Who is Eileen Gu? She could come out as the biggest superstar of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic Games. She has a potential to win 3 gold medals. So, who are we talking about here? She made it to major global media outlets' front pages in 2019 when she announced her decision to compete for Team China instead of Team USA in 2022 Winter Olympic Games. She's embracing her family's ancestry, as she puts it. She's hoping to inspire the next generation of winter sport athletes in China. She also said that she's aiming to unite people, promote common understanding, create communication, and forge friendship between nations. She has 3 lives. She's a student, she's a model, and a professional skier. Before we continue, if you like what we talk about on this channel and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'll give you a few seconds to do that, and then we'll continue. So, who is Eileen Gu? Her name is Eileen Feng Gu. What are we going to learn in this video? First, everything we know about Eileen Gu. Who is her mother? Who is her father? Did Eileen Gu give up her US citizenship to compete for China? How did she get into freestyle skiing? Eileen's experience with anti-Asian racism in the United States. So, who is Eileen Gu? She's also known as Gu Eileen in China. She's a Chinese-American freestyle skier, halfpipe, slopestyle, and big air events. Eileen Gu was born on 3rd of September 2003 in San Francisco, California, to an American father and a Chinese mother. She still lives with her mom and grandma in San Francisco. Eileen spends part of every summer visiting her relatives and friends in Beijing. Eileen Gu speaks fluent Mandarin. She watched 2022 Winter Olympics bidding event, China's presentation, and how China won the bidding competition on TV while she was coaching a small Chinese trampoline summer camp in Beijing. After watching the bidding event, she decided to achieve 2 ambitious goals. 1. Competing in the Beijing 2022 Winter Olympic Games, and 2. Spreading the sport of free skiing, which was unknown in China at the time. In the 2022 Winter Olympics, Eileen made history by becoming the youngest ever gold medalist in freestyle skiing. After winning the big air event, she landed her first ever attempt at the double cork 1620 and was the second woman to have ever made the move, after Tesla Doe, who earlier made the move in the same event. Eileen graduated from secondary school and went to San Francisco University High School. She intends to enroll at Stanford University following the 2022 Winter Olympic Games. Who is Eileen's mother? Her mother, Gu Yan, came to America as a student, studied biochemistry and molecular biology at Auburn University and molecular genetics at Rockefeller University. Gu Yan later moved to San Francisco Bay Area and earned an MBA from Stanford University. She worked in investment banking at companies in New York and California and has worked as a private investor and expert in China for fusion investment. Gu Yan raised Eileen as a single parent. So, who is Eileen Gu's father then? He's kind of a mystery. He's apparently an American and graduated from Harvard University. Eileen doesn't talk publicly about her dad, so we don't know anything about Eileen's father. Did Eileen give up her US citizenship to compete for China? Eileen has never publicly confirmed that she gave up her US citizenship. However, the International Olympic Committee requires athletes to hold passports for the countries they represent, and China does not recognize dual citizenship. But citizenship is not required to compete for China, as those with permanent resident status are also eligible. Eileen Gu refused to disclose her nationality. How did she get into freestyle skiing? Eileen's mother tried skiing for the first time in her life when she was in America while she was a student. She loved it and decided to put little Eileen into ski lessons at Lake Tahoe. She wanted her daughter to keep up with her, and as Eileen puts it that way, she accidentally created a professional skier. Eileen's experience with anti-Asian racism in the United States. Eileen publicly speaks about anti-racism in America. She has a first-hand experience of anti-Asian racism. While her and her grandmother in a shop, a man screamed some obscenities about Asians infecting America with COVID. Eileen also received death threats and endless hate over social media after she decided to compete for China in Winter Olympic Games. Just before you leave, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Of course, if you like the things we talk about on this channel. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.